What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Cyrus Obsidian here at Obsidian Games, here to bring you another episode of Local Diaries. So let us dive right in. So after our astounding failure with Punk, we are deciding to run it back with Regenesis, taking into mind some of the comments that have been made about Regenesis and how smashing the Bestial and the Cash Tier engine do coincide, but also conflict very heavily. We are deciding to drop one engine, stick with one, play a little bit more of a grindier build, and we have changed our side deck significantly to reflect that. So without further ado, let me show you our updated Regenesis deck build. I think this one has some mad potential, and thanks to you guys in the comments for giving me some advice on how to play this deck. I think this deck is so adaptable to where there is no wrong way to play the deck. It's so diverse. It's something that we definitely needed here in the TCG that can just be played at a mid-range level, because the deck is very much a mid-range level. We are seeing tons of tops at locals, regionals, even at the WCQ with Regenesis. So we're going to give this guy a run and see how far we can push it. All right, we said we'd run it back, and we are running it back. So we have made significant changes to Regenesis since we last played. We are playing one copy of Lord, 3 copies of Regenesis Archfiend, 2 copies of Sage, 2 Warrior, and 1 Dragon. So I think, again, this is like the best ratio to play with your monsters, and we are following it with 3 Regenesis, 3 Regenesis Code, and then we decided to up Regenesis Birth to 3. I was going to try just going straight to 2, but we're like, no, we'll full send, we're going to go straight to 3, because I think that this card, as it's been pointed out, is really cracked. Being able to like see this really soon is definitely key, because Lord can get us anything that any of these 3. So if we get a code, we don't necessarily always need to set the birth. We can always hard open the birth. I mean, there's so much potential with Regenesis that I think playing it at 3 is definitely where it should be for the time being, until we get new support. We are still playing the Cash Tier engine. We are playing 3 copies of Unicorn, 2 Fenrir, 2 Ratesoth, 1 Theosis, and 1 Birth. I decided to make space for the Ratesoth, that way we can use the attack manipulation to our advantage for the deck, which should be pretty good. And then this engine going first is also just really, really great. And then we are playing a ton of hand traps. We're playing Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, Mulcharmy Fuelos, Droll and Lockbird, 2 copies of Nibiru, and 1 Triple Tactics Talent. So we decided to not play the Bestial engine. As good as the Bestial engine is for this deck, we are trying it without the Bestials to see how far we can go with it. And we did think about having a Bestial side, but we decided to not, because of the way that we have our extra deck played. We play 1 Mud Dragon and 1 Garura. We're playing 1 Malong and 1 Draishin. Again, we are playing Ultimate Slayer in the side, so we got Shangri-Ira, Red Eyes Flare, Dark Arm, Garunix, Meteorologic, Superstar Slayer, and Zeus. And then Moon, SP, Underworld, and Bucephalus. So I think playing the Ultimate Slayer package, this is a really good way to play the deck. At least the extra deck, I mean, because again, the extra deck is a resource, and a resource that Regenesis really doesn't need, so we can use it to our advantage there. And then as for our side, we're playing 3 copies of Chaos Hunter, the 3rd copy of Nibiru just for the situational, 2 copies of Lava Golem. Lava Golem is really nice because it does have 2500 defense, so we're still able to reveal it off of Archfiend to summon it, and then Lava Golem also helps us clear boards. Ultimate Slayer, Super Poly, There Can Be Only One, and Dragon's Mind for our side deck. So some has changed. I wanted the main Super Poly, but I just could not figure what to drop from the main to put Super Poly, because I think Ghost Bell has merit being in the main, being able to clear out some threats from the graveyard. The Fiendsmith comes to mind, some of the Mitsu cards that do revive themselves, Memento being a thing as well. So those are those situational things where I think Ghost Bell has its merits. But let's run it back with Regenesis and see how far we can go this time around. So here we are at our locals again. Round 1, we play against Blue Eyes Primary, and what a game. We went games 1 and 2, took 15 minutes. He full comboed game 1, he won the die roll, so we weren't able to do much. He Secret Village locked, and we had tons of spells with Archfiend in hand. We drew for turn, and it was draw. I was like, you're a draw. And we were just like, yep, we'll just go next. We go game 2, it was a little bit of a grind fest, but we were able to hold it, and we were able to take it. Game 3, we played to the grind, and boy, oh boy, we just had all the gas to be able to push through and take it in the end. So Regenesis Birth is a really good card, guys. So don't be missing out on it. In round 2, we played against Dragon Maid. So since I got new support and was reprinted and Battle of the Legend Monster Mayhem, good. Game 1, we flew at him. He didn't want to give me a draw, so he set 2 pass. We special Unicorn. He bounced the Unicorn. I specialed it right back and just full comboed into the OTK with Regenesis Lord. Game 2, we ashed him. He passed. Pulled the same combo. So it was good. It was good. There were 2 more rounds left. Not a big turnout tonight. Honestly, this deck has been a little bit more consistent, but we're still living on our perch sometimes, like in the Blue Eyes matchup. We're definitely on the top deck mode of like, can we draw something that isn't that's at 2,500, so that way we can reveal it off of Archfiend, which we didn't. But thankfully we had code. And same thing in this match. You know, we did have the Unicorn that we could have revealed for the Archfiend, but we did the roundabout way so that way we could get value out of the Bastira cards. We did also have code, so having code at 3 has definitely been more valuable. And same thing with Birth. Like so far, we have seen Birth a couple times, and Birth, especially in the Blue Eyes matchup, was peak. But yeah, we're doing good so far. Round 3, we play against Necros. This is a deck that I am wanting to build myself, and we are so close to finishing it alongside Orcus. That way we can show you guys out on these channels for locals. But he wins the die roll, goes first. We drolled him, and we ghost belled him, and then we hit him with the OTK. Game 2, I think we just hit him with the droll this time around. Or no, game 1 we hit him with the ash. Game 2 we hit him with the droll and the bell. And we were able to like push, but we weren't able to kill him. He had 500 left. He was able to break apart my board. We drew Unicorn for turn, special the Unicorn. He immediately got rid of it. He had his Trish face down, and we just Regenesis. Since we had both code and Regenesis in the graveyard, we were able to banish the code as creates for back Archfiend. Archfiend grabbing us our banished board since he had banished it off of Trish, summoned it, and then swung over for the last bit of damage that we need. So we were able to take it. And we did solidify Sage on board as well, so that way if we needed it, we had it. But we didn't, so we were able to take it there. So right now we're 3-0, undefeated, with 1 round to go. I'm feeling pretty good about this version of the deck. I definitely, 3 Birth is definitely the way to go. It has been consistently seen in our hand, and I think we're not missing out on the Bastials at all. Like, we haven't had a case where we need the Bastials. The Ghost Bell tech has been awesome. Sighting in Super Poly has been great. Sighting in the Lava Golems has been great too. We didn't get to use Lava Golem. Same thing with Super Poly, or we did in round 1, but the side is built perfectly great. If you wanted to change something, you could change the Chaos Hunter for Artifact Lancia, but I like the Chaos Hunter just because it is more of a shut off permanently for your opponent rather than the Artifact Lancia just being for the turn. So that's my take. Last and final round, we played against Mitsurugi Orcus. So we did play against this deck at the case for Alliance, the case tournament for Alliance Insight last Saturday, playing a different version of this deck with the Bastials. We thankfully did go 3 games this time. We were expecting. Game 1, we just did not open the best. We couldn't quite kill him, so we ended up taking the L. Game 2, we just opened the nuts. We gave him 1 draw for Perulia, and we just had like the control of it. So I mean, we were just taking control of that game. We had the draw, we had the ghost bell, so we were cooking and we nibbed. So I mean, we were doing good. Oh no, we nibbed the game 1. Sorry. Game 3, I just drew 2 Zero Poly, 2 Archfiend, and Regenesis top deck Bells Return, and I was like, this ain't gonna do much. So we tried to play through as much as we could. We did our best, but it wasn't enough. Sometimes the hands do kill. But we end up taking 2nd place with Regenesis, playing the Cashier engine. And honestly, I think this is the best way to play it. 3 burst, solid. 3 code, solid. 3 Regenesis, solid. Until we get the new support, some of that ratios might change, but I mean, for now, it's beautiful. But that's it for this local diaries, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this deck profile, what I should play next. We are working on getting Necros and Orcus Tuyas. That way we can show you guys those 2 decks in action and my takes on the deck. Because I think we are cooking up a little bit of spice with Necros more so than we are with Orcus. But pass it over to you.